Okay, so I was able to find the thought that it's the thought it floating around here, and so I tried to show you, but it dissolved. I will prove to you that I do have thoughts. I just need to show you one of them. So I found this one. It's purplish blue, but every time I bring it to you, it maybe if I think like make it a, a solid so that but I have nothing to show for it. But it's there. It's there. I have these thoughts. Okay. I just need to find a way to show you the that I'm not crazy here. Okay. That this is thought, right? See it's here. It's here. And I tried to show you, but I can't show you because for some reason it just dissolves. So I'm going to I'll tell you about it. So this thought it looks a lot like a Microsoft Word font, like those 3D letters, right? And it has a story attached to it. It's a story. It's like a and letters everywhere. Letter from this thought here, and then all these italics, some italics underlines, and it has this whole story of what this thought is, and it kind of like a kite. You know, you've seen a kite. It has the tail, and whoosh, goes like that. So I will prove to you that I have one of these thoughts. I just need to show you where it is and what it says. It might not be in the language that you're normally accustomed with, which would be an issue too. That's why I wanted to just kind of show you what the thought is. But for some reason, it somehow doesn't. I thought where. So okay. So if I read it backwards, it says MDCKYH7 QWAS ER4 hyphen comma L8I. Does that work for you? Do you know what I'm talking about though, right? Those thoughts things. I could wind one up, right? I could wind one up, and because it spins on its own, and if I can maybe place back, it'll spin. Here you go. Do you see it now? You don't see it. Okay, maybe it's just really. You need like reading glasses or magnifying glass, or you could also use maybe the reflection of this thing over here. Do you see it now? Okay, but I do have these things called thoughts. I do. I need to show you. But if I can't show you, then you probably think that it's not true. It doesn't exist. There is no thought. But I will show you this thought. I know. I can tell you about it. I can tell you what it says and what it does, its behavior, where it goes at different scheduled times throughout the day, and what it associates itself with, other thoughts that also associate with this thought. There's other thoughts that create these stories, and these stories are made with lots of different thoughts, and they talk about thoughts, and they always get in the way of everything because they're here, and now you're just focused on this, all that, but I will find a way. Okay, so I found a way to prove it. I'm going to put this thinking cap on, and I'm going to collect a bunch of thoughts, and then I'm going to show you what I found. There's that one, this one, and this one. And this one. That proves that thoughts are are there. I reject that because I didn't see any thoughts at all. I need proof before I will believe this skepticism. Okay, let me try again. Okay, so I'm thinking of a number between 1 through 10. So how could I possibly come up with that if I don't have thoughts? You simply looked at the numbers from somewhere else. Okay. This here is a memory of something that's not happening right now. Okay. This is a memory of walking down a sidewalk and going over to a mailbox. So how could that be possible without thought? You simply made that up. Yeah, but how could I make it up without thought? You were looking at a wall and it looked like a sidewalk with a mailbox. Okay. So I'm thinking of a melody. And I'm going to draw the melody with 16th notes and 8th notes. How could I do that without thought? You were listening to something outside. Okay, so just because you see the thoughts does not mean that they're not there, right? Lots of people say that they are there, so they have to be there, right? Yeah. So, what else could it be? Here. This here is a thought. Okay. And I wouldn't be talking about it if other people didn't believe that there was a thought there. Okay. Okay, so now I have this, and it will help me catch a thought. So, can you help me catch a thought? There are no thoughts.